It's so quiet here, isn't it? The rain tapping against the window, the soft hum of the world outside. I don't even know why I'm still here with you. I mean, it's not like you're some kind of comfort or anything. I didn't expect it to feel so peaceful. But here we are. What? Don't look at me like that. I'm not saying I'm glad we're together like this or anything. It's not like you've done anything special. It's just, I don't know, all right? It's not like I wanted to sit here with you and just talk. It's not like you're the only one I could be with. I have other things to do, you know. I could be, I don't know, doing something important. Not sitting here with you while you look at me like that. I mean, it's not like I enjoy it, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's not like I can't. I don't even know why I said that. You're probably just going to tease me, aren't you? I can see it in your face. You're too easy to read. Stop looking at me like that. You really don't get it, do you? I'm fine. It's not a big deal. I've been fine on my own for a long time. So you don't need to worry about me, all right? You don't need to keep asking questions or trying to get under my skin. I'm not someone you need to figure out. I'm perfectly fine the way I am, really. You're just confusing me. Maybe it's your fault, you know, always looking at me like that. Don't you think it's a bit much? I didn't ask for this. I don't get it. Why are you always so determined to make me say it? You know, I've been trying to figure it out myself. What's your deal, huh? You act like you know exactly what's going on, but I swear you really don't. It's like you're just always pushing me, making me feel like I'm supposed to say something, when I really don't even know how to explain it. I mean, I can't even begin to think about it. How am I supposed to tell you what's going on inside my head when I don't even know myself? You're always so nice to me, too nice sometimes. It's like you want me to, I don't know, feel something, and it's getting to be too much. You make it so hard to ignore everything. I can't just pretend nothing's changing, but I wish I could. And don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Every time you're around, it's like you don't even realize how easy it is for you to make me feel all flustered. So stop looking at me like that. It's not helping. You always get this look in your eyes, like you're waiting for me to break or something. It's really annoying. What do you want me to say, huh? You want me to admit something? To say it out loud? I can't. I really can't. It's not that simple, all right? I'm not ready to say anything like that. It's embarrassing. You're not supposed to look at me like that. I've been trying to keep this all to myself, but I don't know how much longer I can keep it up. I guess I'm just afraid. But I'm not going to say it, so don't even bother asking. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. Maybe I'm just frustrated. I mean, you've been so patient, and I really hate that. You shouldn't have to be, you know. You shouldn't have to keep waiting around, hoping I'll finally crack. It's not fair to you. But I guess I've gotten used to it, haven't I? You being there. Why do you always make it so hard? Why do you have to make me say these things? I know you're not pushing me, but I feel like you're still waiting for something. Every time I look at you, I can see it. The way you're just there, like you're expecting me to finally tell you everything, even when I'm too scared to admit it. You really don't get it, do you? You don't know what it's like to feel like this, like your feelings are something you can't control. I mean, what if I say something, and then everything just changes? I can't have that. I can't risk it. Not with you. You're too important to me, and that's the problem, isn't it? I care. I really do. But I can't just say it. I thought I could keep it to myself. I thought I could pretend like nothing was happening. But it's so hard when you're always right there, just want to tell you, but I can't. Not yet. I can't make myself do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't. Every time I think I'm ready, something holds me back. But I can't just pretend anymore. It's like I've been lying to myself, trying to convince myself that I don't care. But I do. I do care. So much more than I've ever let myself admit. You're not just some passing thing in my life. You're someone I think about constantly, even when I try to ignore it. It's annoying. It's confusing. But it's also scary. I don't want to ruin everything we've built because I'm terrified of what might happen if I say the wrong thing. But the more I keep this to myself, the more I feel like I'm suffocating. You deserve to know the truth, even if it makes me feel vulnerable and stupid. I can't keep pretending anymore. You deserve better than that, don't you? Someone who can be honest with you. Someone who doesn't hide behind walls of sarcasm and teasing. I hate that I'm like this. I hate that I can't just say what's in my heart without feeling like I'm going to explode. But I can't keep it all inside. I can't pretend anymore. I think you already know, don't you? You've probably known for a while now. Maybe you've just been waiting for me to admit it. I'm so sorry. I should have said it sooner. But I really like you. I like you more than I know how to explain, and it's been driving me crazy, trying to act like everything's fine when it's not. I'm scared of what might happen if I tell you, but I can't hold it in anymore. I know this probably sounds ridiculous, but I've been so afraid to say it out loud. Afraid of how you might react. Afraid of making everything awkward. But now that it's all out there, I can't stop thinking about how much better it feels just to admit it. It's like I've been carrying this weight around for so long, and you've been patient with me every step of the way. I'm not used to this kind of vulnerability. It's hard to let someone in, especially when they mean so much to you. But somehow, with you, it feels different. You're not pushing me. You're not asking me for more than I'm willing to give. And that's something I've never had before. I've spent so much time trying to be this tough person, someone who doesn't need anyone, someone who's perfectly fine alone. But now, sitting here with you, it doesn't feel like such a bad thing to let my guard down. It feels right in a way. You've always been there for me, even when I didn't deserve it. And now I can't help but think maybe we could be something more. I've been so scared of being honest, but I think I'm starting to understand why I don't need to be. You're not going to judge me for how I feel. You're not going to make things awkward or complicated. You're just here. And maybe that's all I need. I can't promise everything's going to be perfect. I can't promise I won't have doubts or moments of insecurity. But with you by my side, I think I'm ready to face whatever comes next. I don't know what the future holds, but I know I want you in it. Thank you for being patient with me. I don't think I could have done this without you. I'm not exactly sure what comes next, but I think that's okay. I don't need to have all the answers right now. I just need to be honest with you, and I think that's the first step. There's a weight lifting off me just by saying this out loud. It's been building up for so long, and now that you know, it doesn't feel as scary as I thought it would. Maybe that's because you've always been so understanding. You never pushed me to say anything I wasn't ready for, never asked me to be something I'm not. You've just let me be me. And I guess maybe I can finally let you see the real me too, without the walls I've spent so long building around myself. It's strange to think that maybe, just maybe, this could be the beginning of something better, something real. It's not perfect, and I'm not perfect, but maybe that's okay too. We're both just figuring it out, and I can't help but feel like whatever happens, we'll be okay. I'll be okay. so much time running from what I felt. And now it just feels like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So thank you for letting me say this, for not making me feel like I was crazy or too much, for giving me the space to figure it out at my own pace. And most of all, thank you for being patient with me. You have no idea how much that means. You've made me feel safe in a way I never thought I'd feel. And maybe, just maybe, that's the most important thing of all.